Welcome back to Cooking for Cancer and Chronic Disease. My name is Angela Zaccanini, registered dietitian here at Hillman Cancer Center.
My name is Julia, also registered dietitian here at Hillman Cancer Center. And today we are going for round 3 of our Grain Bowl series. So if you haven't checked out our 2 previous videos, you should definitely check them out. But today, like I said, we're on our 3rd video of our Grain Bowls. This one is kind of like a Southwestern inspired grain bowl. So for our grain in this episode, we're going to be using brown rice. So pretty typical, I would say, grain that most people are familiar with, you know, rice. But using brown rice versus the white rice, of course, we're getting that added fiber. So that's definitely a good benefit of using, you know, any whole grain source.
Yes.
So whole grain is our brown rice. We're also adding black beans for some added fiber and for some plant-based protein. So if we're looking to get some more plant-based protein in our diet, beans is always a good, safe start.
Definitely.
If you don't like black beans, you can go chickpeas, you can go any sort of kind of legumes that you enjoy. So we're going to be adding some black beans. Then for a vegetable, we have some roasted red peppers that we kind of, or I guess not roasted, we sauteed up the red peppers.
Right.
Just to get a little extra flavor on them, soften them up a bit. Then we have some avocado for some good healthy fats and some extra fiber. Like Eric had mentioned in our previous video, a lot of people think of avocado as just kind of a fat source, but also a great source of fiber.
Yes. And then we have our chicken breast, which is a typical protein source, lean protein source.
Right.
Easy to prepare. But again, the beauty of these bowls is the fact that you can swap out all of these things.
Exactly.
Right? And we talked about using the leftovers.
Yeah.
Whatever you have, if you are one of those people that prep things ahead of time, making an extra couple chicken breasts so that you can throw it together.
Right, doesn't add a lot of extra work if we're already prepping it, so we might as well cook some extra. That way we have, you know, a protein to add to a nice grain bowl.
Yes.
Same thing, you know, if you have an avocado that's on its last leg, throw it into a grain bowl. We don't want things to go to waste. These are great ways to kind of use up those leftovers to prevent things from going in the garbage.
Yes. Now, with the previous recipes, Julia had mentioned that the grains are about a half a cup per serving. Is that what we're working with today too?
So right around the same. So we're going to start with roughly half a cup of our grains is going to be like a typical serving size. We might do a little bit more since we're going to be sharing. So we'll start with, you know, that much brown rice at the base of our bowl. Toss that over. Then we'll go just, again, some of our black beans. We just took these right out of the can. If you wanted to go the extra step and soak them from dried, that's fine. If you wanted to season them up, we just left them plain because we are going to be adding a sauce for some flavor.
Yes.
Then we'll do some of our peppers that we just sauteed up with some olive oil. I added some salt and peppers, some onion or garlic powder. So add some of those.
Looks good.
And then this is just half an avocado. Again, great source of fiber and those healthy fats.
Yep. Looks good.
And yeah, something we really touch on a lot is kind of that like plant-based, or not plant-based, but Mediterranean style diet.
Yes.
Again, fiber, color, lean protein is definitely, you know, what that diet really encourages. So this is a good example of that.
I think some things I would add to this too if I were at home, especially if I had it, a pantry staple, canned corn.
I was thinking that, and also like a cotija cheese.
I was just going to say like feta.
Yeah, exactly.
If you just
that would be great in
leftover feta, or even like a shredded cheddar or something.
Yeah, no, definitely. Cheese would be great in something like this.
Cheese is great in everything,
Yeah,
so that would be my addition, I would say.
Exactly. And this was just, you know, chicken breast that we diced up, cooked or sauteed in a pan with some olive oil. Again, seasoned it up pretty basic with salt, pepper, onion powder.
I think too, like if you had some extra shredded lettuce or romaine lettuce at home, to put the grain down, then pack on your lettuce, and then, you know, almost making it a grain / salad bowl.
Yeah, definitely. I fully agree. I think lettuce or even like cabbage, like we used in the last video, some cabbage would be good in here. There you go. Like a slaw, some cilantro. Again, like you said, these are so customizable. We can make them however we want them to be.
Yes. And I think these bowls are so nice because they're so filling.
Definitely.
You know, they keep you satisfied. They keep you full because you're meeting all of those needs. You're getting your carbs, your protein, your fat, your fiber.
Right.
It's filling you up. It's balanced.
Definitely.
That
like
our meals.
My plate kind of looking, you know, meal almost.
Exactly.
Where we're getting all those food groups.
Final touch.
Final touch.
Our crema.
Yeah, so we made this in a food processor, although we don't need to do it in a food processor. No. It's just Greek
You have the
yogurt.
recipe here.
Yeah, Greek yogurt, sour cream, some chopped cilantro, a little bit of maple syrup just for some sweetness, lime juice and lime zest, and then salt and pepper. So super simple, but a good way to, again, add some extra flavor to our bowl.
And we will include the link to that recipe so you can try it at home if you're interested. We'll put it in the description. I was thinking too, adding just fresh herbs on top.
Definitely some cilantro would be perfect on here.
Yeah, that's all I can think of.
Some scallions might be good.
Yeah, scallions.
I like scallions on anything though.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, customizable. Add what you have around. Add what you have in the fridge. Make it what you want it to be.
Yep, let's try it out.
Okay, perfect.
You
I
first.
think I'm gonna go for a pepper
Yep.
and a piece of chicken. Oh, and then maybe a couple beans in there.
All right.
The peppers are really good.
The peppers.
I love peppers.
I do love peppers too, especially like you said, sautéed or roasted.
Right.
Delicious. Wait, I need to get
I
one.
think it's a really good. The sauce goes perfect again because we kind of paired it with more southwestern style ingredients like the beans and the cilantro and the crema. Everything just goes really well.
The crema is so fresh. It's a fresh additive
Definitely.
to this.
Yeah, this is great.
I really enjoy it.
Yeah, and if this one isn't up your speed, maybe the other two ones that we made are more up your speed. So again, check out the other videos, mix and match, pair them up, in whichever ways you like them.
Yeah, let us know what you think, and get experimental with your grain bowls and try other things. Like we did in the other videos, we tried quinoa. We've done farro, but the quinoa that we used actually had millet and buckwheat.
I think so. Yeah, so it was a good variety. Again, all those different grains are going to give you fiber, lots of vitamins and minerals. So
maybe
it's good to test them out.
Wheat berries,
Yeah.
barley. I mean,
Barley
there's
is great.
so many varieties of grains that I think people maybe get intimidated by.
Right.
So if there's something you're looking for and you want us to try, let us know. Leave a comment in the comment section.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Okay.
And we'll see you next time.